Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Killjoy Jake YouTube channel. I am joined by Talia or Hex Girl. I'm not even,
Talia.
I should have asked. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hex Girl, Gemstone Babe, those are kind of like the online like handles, but yeah.
Okay, okay. Hey,
Yeah.
rock on. People call me Killjoy for all the time, so I understand it. It's all good. It's all good.
I don't know
Um,
how that came about because I was a subscriber after. So
oh, rock on. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Good stuff. Well, I wanted to have you on the page because I know you're excited about Scream 7, various other horror properties. You just went to HHN, which I'm so jealous of. That's so super
yeah.
cool.
It was
So you got to tell us a little bit about that to kind of kick this off. How was HHN? Did I miss out on anything? Likely yes, but I want to hear about it anyways.
You definitely missed out, but I will say if you go, you have to get like the fast pass for sure.
Yeah.
Because without the fast pass, people are waiting like 2.5 hours for Terrifier.
Oh, 2.5. It's probably worth it though. That one was probably awesome.
It was awesome. That one was definitely worth it. I would wait 2 hours for that one. But
Very nice.
yeah, the gore, the practical effects, all that were really cool. So
I'm over the moon just hearing about it. I saw some pictures of Art the Clown cutting people's heads off. And was there other Terrifier characters in there too, or was it just kind of Art running around?
I think it was only him. I know I sound bad saying this, but I actually watched the movies after. So
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
yeah, my best friend and I watched them together after when we went. So
Have you seen all three of them, or just like the first
the
two?
first two.
Okay. 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 Are you waiting until Christmas or like holiday
Yeah,
season? Yeah,
probably.
I hear you. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. It's the best time to put it on, in my opinion. He's in his Santa costume and everything. He's all jolly for part three, so perfect
I was
timing.
definitely scared because I live in an apartment complex, and if I remember right, the second one or the first one's in the apartment. So, and I'm just like, hopefully Art the Clown's not down there, but
Coming up the elevator or something, right?
a little bit, yeah. He is scary. That was the scariest haunt there. So,
Nice. Did you have another favorite outside of Terrifier from HHN?
Jason universe, that was super cool because you got every Jason from like every film. So that was a
Oh,
really
nice.
cool. A cool
Okay. So I was gonna ask about that too because I didn't know if the what the rights situation was with that because I know like they're kind of like they're able to use Jason, but was there like actual scenes from the movies or what was the deal with the Jason Universe house?
There was actually, I don't know if it was like the person that he was attacking was actually like the same character because they all kind of blend into me from the 80s, but definitely different scenes of like how he got his mask and all that. That was all throughout. There wasn't any Friday the 13th words though. It was just Jason Universe and Camp Crystal Lake.
That was my understanding of it. Like they couldn't do any like Friday the 13th stuff, but just that. Oh, that's cool though. I'm excited to see them carve out a new path for Jason with all of this. Real quickly, I do want to say hi to some of the wonderful folks who are watching us out there. We got Davey Deathray hanging out with us. What's up? What's up, Davey?
Hey
Thanks for being here.
everyone.
Yo, yo, yo. Talia says hello. Love that. Just Jess is saying hi to Samantha specifically and nobody else. What's up, Jess? We got Erica out there as well saying Shot by Shot is hanging out with us as well. We got all these people, just all these wonderful people hanging out with us.
Yay.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, I'm cursed is saying howdy, howdy, fella. Howdy, cowboy. Sam Sexton saying hi, Jake. What's up, Sam? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm going to miss some people, and I'm so sorry about that. Denisha Lane also here with us. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for hanging out with us. We're just shooting the shit, talking a little bit about HHN before we get into the Scream talk, of course. But before we wrap up with HHN, I do want to ask, was there anything else that you wanted to bring up about that? I know the food is phenomenal at HHN, and I was wondering if you got
Food was
anything.
pretty good. My best friend got the brisket mac and cheese from the Jason Universe, and then I got the bread bowl from there. It was pretty cool, pretty good.
It was pretty good? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool.
We forgot to get desserts, which I'm mad about because we were just going the whole time and riding rides in between. So, yeah.
I mean, that's why you're there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
For the rides and all that. And that's another. I'm so sorry. I have so many questions now. I'm just the more I talk about it, the more I'm just
Good.
curious.
I'm excited.
Are the rides are open alongside the haunted houses?
They are. The only thing is they closed Harry Potter a little bit early. Like the ride. Because you went
Okay.
to Harry Potter World or whatever to get to the Terrifier and Poltergeist. So
Oh, nice. They had a
yeah.
poltergeist? I didn't know
Hmm.
about that. Oh, man.
It
I
wasn't
just
scary, but it was like a replica. It was super cool.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm so bummed. I went during the 2022 season, so that's when they had like the Michael Myers house and like a
Ooh.
Blumhouse. So that was cool. I don't even think I went on any rides when I was there. Like I was like there for like a day, and I just ran through all the houses as fast as I could, and then I pieced out. So
If we didn't have those fast lane, we definitely would have not been able to.
yeah, that sounds like it sounds a little miserable standing in the lines. What did you have to wait for a super long time?
No, with Express, we waited 10 minutes maybe.
Oh,
So
nice.
it was worth it. I hate to be a diva, but I love VIP, so I gotta do it. But
Well, no, that's wonderful. But before we get into, I keep saying before we get into the Scream talk, it is happening. I do want to introduce the guest just a little bit here. Talk a little bit about yourself. You have so you have a TikTok page where you talk horror films, or is that your primary place, or do you also go on Instagram to talk horror?
I do a little bit on Instagram. I need to do more, but TikTok definitely I get more engagement with horror and kind of like my travel stuff and my Halloween Horror Night stuff did amazing. The Five Nights at Freddy's one did really, really good. So,
Are you excited for that movie coming up here soon?
I am. I love Megan Fox and I love Matthew Lillard. So I'm just like, I have to love it. But
That
I
cast is going to be
another fun
great,
fact.
right?
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully.
no,
Crossing my fingers. And Ski Ulrich is back. So that's good.
right. We got to love that.
I have him up there actually. Right.
Oh, okay, you got him on the set right now.
Yeah, I got a photo with him at a Comic-Con here in Utah, like 4 years ago now. But
Oh, very nice. Okay, rock on,
Yeah.
rock on. I haven't I keep not meeting him and it bums me out, but I did see him go to the bathroom and not wash his hands. So I will say that.
the tea.
I spill in a little tea. I love Skeet though. Nothing but love for
Yeah,
him.
that's a little weird though.
Hopefully he had some hand
His arm wrapped
sanitizer.
around me right there. So.
Well, let's hope that he washed then. I mean, you never know, right?
Oh,
No, that's too funny. But I do want to just to get into the Scream 7 stuff because listen, there's a lot to talk about in terms of horror right now, but it just seems like Scream 7 has its hand on the throat of the horror community.
Yeah.
What was your initial thoughts on our first trailer that we just got a couple of weeks ago?
So funny enough, the trailer came out the day I was going to Horror Nights, so that was just even better. But
Were you in the stream when you said I remember you were in the stream or something that night maybe.
yeah, maybe not that night, but maybe before we left, I can't remember. But
Okay.
I definitely hopped in one or two of the streams, either the day after or something. But yeah, the reaction was good. I was a little worried, of course, but the opening, I don't know if I believe it to be the opening for sure, but it looked good and new, like a new thing.
So you're excited for that opening scene though, which might be the opening scene, Stu's house burned into the ground?
I know I keep going back and forth if it's stab or not. Like I have a weird feeling that it's stab, but
Oh, like it's a meta scene in a stab movie. We haven't talked about that on the page yet. That's really exciting.
I just don't think Kevin Williamson wouldn't bring back some meta aspects like that. But so hopefully, I hope they do it well if that's the way they do it. But
I wouldn't mind another entry in the Stab franchise. That they're on. This would be number 9, I believe.
for sure, yeah,
That would be fun.
But if it is real, then that's a really cool opening as well. So
Very cool. We have a lot of people saying that's not going to be the opening scene. I have a buddy who came on the page last week who thinks that's the end of the movie, which I thought was a really cool little twist.
oh my god, I didn't even think about that. That's cool. That's a cool leading into Scream 8 that we know is in production or whatever. But
Right, like leading into the next thing. That would be kind of fun. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I vibe with that.
vibe with that. That's cool.
We're also moving into a new Sidney Prescott story. Are you excited to see this character back?
Of course, Scream 6 is definitely, it might be my least favorite. I know that's a little controversial because I know you love it, but definitely love a lot of aspects of it, but just the ending, it just ruins it. But anyways, and I miss her in it, so.
That ending is bad, though. I agree with you there.
It started so good, speaking of good openings, and then it just Yeah, I don't know.
Kind of fizzled out a little bit at the
A
end
little
for
bit.
sure. I am excited to have Sydney back. I want to see if there's, more story with this character. I love Sydney so much. I think she's the best final girl, and I would hate for her to come back for a lesser story. I think that's what I'm always scared that's going to happen with one of these movies where we bring her back. It's because I don't know how you feel about the new Halloween movies, but I just kind of feel like they did Laurie Strode kind of dirty.
Yeah, Halloween Ends was no. I rewatched that actually when I was out in California, and I did not love it at all. But
Yeah,
Halloween 2018 and Kills I do like though.
I agree. I thought those were a lot of fun. I feel like they kind of whiffed it right at the end, and I would hate for that to happen to Sydney Prescott because I think her story is chef's kiss, perfect how it is right now. So I don't want that to change.
Yeah, we need her to stay our final girl.
Oh, I 100% agreed.
And maybe pass the torch to her daughter. I don't know how I feel about that either, but
We will talk all about Tatum. I had lots of thoughts, lots and lots
cool.
of thoughts. Well, we have Madison, who has been a member for 18 months, saying hello, Poop Man. Thank you so much for supporting the page. This is my fiance, who, by the way, we are celebrating our 2-year anniversary today. So thank you.
Today? Oh my god.
Yeah, which is crazy. So, Madison, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the page.
Madison, thanks for joining.
So much love. Thank you for being here. She's just in the other room, probably half asleep right now, but I but I
love her
appreciate it.
random intros throughout the streams.
Yeah.
What was it the other night? Wingstop?
Yeah, we were going off on how much we love Wingstop. We're big Wingstop fans here. Wingstop, please sponsor me.
I'm eating meat again, so I might have to try some wings, but I was vegetarian, but
I respect that. I wish I could do that.
it's hard, and I needed more protein, so it's good, but
I need to cut out sugar. That's like the next big thing that I'm working on right now. And I'm sitting next to a Butterfinger wrapper right now. So what the hell? What am I even saying? Truly, it's haunting me. But yeah, so Tatum, Sydney's daughter. What are they doing with this character? Because we've kind of done the passing the torch thing already in this franchise. What are they going to do to make that fresh here? Do you think?
Hopefully she's not another Jill. I really hope not. That would be worst case scenario in my opinion. Best case scenario, what I would want. I don't know. Maybe, like just slowly transition her into being the new main final girl, at least for a while, and maybe bring back Sam at some point. I don't know how that would work, but I would love to see them together maybe in a future movie. So
Sam and Tatum kicking ass together. That could be cool. I miss her. I definitely miss Sam. We just did all this work to build up that character, and now she's gone, right?
Yeah. It was. We know how all that ended, and it's super unfortunate. And I hope one day she'll come back for sure.
Yeah, definitely keeping my fingers crossed. I hope Tatum rocks, though. I think like a new Scream movie definitely relies on who's the new characters you're bringing up into the forefront. And I totally agree. I hope she's not the killer. I just don't think that makes any sense.
No, it would be a far stretch for sure. And yeah, I don't know. No.
And you like Scream 4, yeah?
I love Scream 4. That's my favorite sequel.
I love to hear that. That's my favorite sequel too.
I've gotten a few people to enjoy it finally, and I'm like, yeah, it just took a few years for people to get the motive, but
it works so much better today, kind of, right?
Better.
Yeah,
now
it's
on
just
social
aged
media,
so
people
well.
do whatever to get whatever type of views and fame. So, yeah.
Right. So I don't think you're ever going to outdo that. I just think Jill's motive has aged like fine wine. You got to love it. So,
and I think you mentioned that was the first one you saw in theaters or something. That was the same for me because obviously I wasn't born when the first one came out. So,
yeah, I was negative too. So
I remember seeing Scream 3 on VHS when I was like 4, but yeah.
I saw Scream 4 first, and then I kind of went back through this. Like I went back to 1, and then I did 2 and 3, and that, at the time that's all we had. And I just thought that was really interesting. I don't know, it was cool. It was a very fun series, but with 4 being my introduction, I kind of thought it was gonna be like gorier and crazier. And 4 is kind of like the nuttiest one in that department specifically.
Sure.
So
yeah, the Olivia scene definitely is my top 5.
Yeah, that's a top 5 kill for you.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
just whole scene, like just the tension, and yeah, I love it.
Oh, it's excellent. We love it. Well, Clark Kent has sent in $2. Really appreciate the support, Clark. Thank you, thank you. Is this Superman? I don't think so. I mean, he's got the glasses, so Superman doesn't wear glasses. We all know that. But anyways, Clark is saying, "Bring Stu back, Jake. I'm waiting." I know some of y'all were just sitting in the chat right now, just being like, "When are they gonna get to the damn Stu talk? It's been 15 minutes. Damn it."
Stu.
I gotta ask. So thoughts on Stu Macher, because I'm sure everyone at home is just foaming at the mouth, waiting to know.
He's definitely my personal favorite Ghostface. I've met Matthew Lillard, I think 2 or 3 times now. And yeah, that Ghostface painting I painted for him, and he signed it for me. So,
Oh, no way.
I'm ready for him to come back any way, as long as it's not only AI, but.
I feel like it would be disappointing if it was just his voice, right? Like, I mean, they literally announced Matthew Lillard is back as Stu Macher. Like, I just feel like, even though I'm sure you've heard me go on the rant, I don't know if I want to see him alive, but yeah. I just feel like it would be disappointing if they announced him to return and then he's just an AI voice that the new killers are using. I think that would be disappointing.
I guess I have a question for you then. How would they work that then if he's not only AI but not alive? A flashback?
Yeah, my perfect world would be a flashback where whoever our new killers are somehow influenced by Stu's death or something we didn't know about the original flick that is now coming back to haunt Sydney now. Okay. I think that's what, like, I've been speculating big time that it's like Leslie Macher, Stu's sister, and the reason she's just now starting to kill is because her son died in Scream 5, which I think was only a couple years ago. Moving into this movie, they're saying there's a time jump, but I'm not 100% sure on all that. Sydney was pushing around a baby in Scream 5, and now
like twins, I thought, but she said the girls. But
there are multiple girls. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a weird timeline for sure.
It is a weird timeline, but it could. Point being, I guess, could Leslie Macher have been planning her going Ghostface since her son died in the events of Scream 5, and maybe blaming Sydney because Ghostface and her are so linked together? Yeah. I feel like that's where I feel like it's got to go. But
I do like that. I do love that.
You want to see Stu come back alive, though. That's what you want to see.
Alive would be really cool, but very fan servicey. So it's like balancing it, and hopefully they do a good job at it. But a flashback would be my second option, and then last place would be AI. But
you just
only AI. I like the concept of them talking about it, but not like only that.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think he's got to be in the film as Stu in some way, shape, or form at this point. I would almost be more disappointed in that department versus him. Like, I don't even care about the logical stuff at this point. It's Scream. Like, I just want to have some fun. I think they have to come with what they've promised to deliver, I guess is my point. So hopefully he's on screen. Yeah. So, but Clark Kent, thank you so much for the $2. You're waiting for Stu. Well, hopefully you get that at the end of next February. We'll just have to see. Eric has also thrown 2 out there saying, hit that like button right meow. Also, hey, Erica, how are you? Welcome in. Erica is known to bite off fingers if you don't hit the like button. So just,
oh no.
Yeah, I know it's terrifying around here. Lots of bloodshed. So Erica, watch out for Erica, ladies and gentlemen. Erica, thank you for the 2. Greatly appreciate that. But yeah, a lot of legacy characters are coming back to this one. A lot of dead characters. How do you think these folks are going to be utilized in the film?
I do want kind of like a flashback of Dewey, I think. Of like Gail just kind of, I don't know, maybe the funeral of like Sydney and Gail going there, or just something a little bit more to close that off more. I feel like Dewey deserves more respect in that aspect, but so hopefully he's utilized that way. Or I know I just said I don't like AI, but I do kind of think it would be kind of taunting for them to use like his voice and kind of taunt them a little bit. I don't know. And then Roman, definitely probably a flashback is how it's going to happen, probably. But
I definitely want to see Dewey on screen. Well, I want to see Dewey on screen again. And also, I feel like Courtney Cox had said something earlier in the year about, how can we do a Scream movie with, I'm paraphrasing, but how can we do a Scream movie without testing the romance between Dewey and Gale? And I just feel like that screams flashback to me. That screams we're seeing these two characters on screen talking together again.
That would be ideal for sure.
But you think Roman's gonna be a flashback too? Like, do you think where that's gonna be like some sort of influence as to why people are killing again?
Well, I guess maybe if like Sue's a flashback too, then maybe it's just like the whole Scream 1 situation. So
they're all working together, going after. Yeah. Okay. I could see it.
That could work without, making it paranormal or any of that.
Yeah.
I really don't want it to be paranormal, please.
Zombie Stu and Zombie Roman are the killers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm biased towards Matthew Lillard. I'm like alive or flashback is what I need. So
yeah, no, I gotcha. I totally get that. People, we have not had people stop talking about Matthew Lillard, and I think a big part of that is because he is just so lovable. I've gotten to meet him a few times at conventions, and he's just the kindest dude for anybody to come back and play a role again in a franchise. Like, it should be him. I also think people loved, just seeing him be the killer again in like Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that was another thing that really resurrected this whole idea. Yeah,
he's definitely having a resurgence for sure. And I hope it keeps going for him because he deserves it. He's a really kind human. And the line when I met him was like 2 to 3 hours that we waited, and he just kept coming out and saying, "I'm not worth it, you guys. Like, just go have fun." And I was like, I am waiting. So
I'll never forget. I waited in that line basically too, to meet him, and he literally like came through the line, like pushing past us, and I'm just like, "Whoa, that's it!" And he's right I'm 6'3". He's taller than me. I'm the first time I ever have to look up at somebody in my life, but he pushes past all of us, and he's just like telling everybody. He's like, everyone who has kids, come to the front of the line. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like, just super sweet guy.
Love him as Shaggy. That was the first movie I remember seeing in theaters. Was the Scooby-Doo movie. So.
Oh, no way! Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, I was born in '98, so I was 5. Yeah, that was like the first movie I remember.
I'm also 90. I'm September 1998. That's so funny.
I'm August 1998. So yeah.
You got me by a month.
A good year for horror too. Bride of Chucky. Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask you. You have a Good Guys sweater on, so I've been meaning to ask about that. You're a big Child's Play fan, I take it.
I love Child's Play. That was one of the first horror movies I ever watched too. Was Bride of Chucky and then the original.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say Bride of Chucky was my first too. That's funny.
He scared me so bad. I would have nightmares, and I remember I would have to use the bathroom. I'd open every cupboard, the shower curtain, thinking he'd jump out. Yeah.
I was also terrified of that. I think I saw it on like one of the like AMC horror movie marathons during October. It was on TV. It was Bride of Chucky. It was specifically the scene where they cut off, I think it's Tony Gardner's head with the chicken wire or whatever.
Yeah.
Or is that Seed of Chucky? Wait, oh my God, I don't even remember.
Seed of Chucky, I think.
That might be Seed of Chucky. Never mind. Okay, maybe Seed of Chucky was my first, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
But I saw that and I ran into the kitchen. I was like, I'm hiding. No way. They're not getting me in there. But It is funny how like that stuff is just silly as an adult now, but so horrifying as a child.
As a child. The first one's definitely actually scary to me a little bit now, just how they did it, but the rest are more goofy.
Yeah. The original was trying to take itself a little seriously.
Yeah. The scene from 2 in the factory, I love that scene, of course. So.
Oh, that whole third act is wonderful. It's fantastic to me. We have the Alpha coming in with $2. Appreciate you for the support, my friend. Saying Tatum, maybe Wes, Judy was the same age as Sid. Maybe Tatum, maybe Wes, like Wes is. Judy was the same age as. Oh, like Wes's age? Is that kind of what you mean? Like,
like went to the same school or something.
Yeah,
no,
maybe
because they were older. Because if they were already in high school in Scream 5.
Yeah, Wes's age would have been like a couple years at least older, right?
It would have to be because she's in high school now. And I think it's a time jump. I can't tell.
Wes, wait. Oh, Wes's age. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay, that same age.
Oh, not at the same time. My bad.
I got you. I was like, wait, what? Wes is still alive after the knife went through his neck. No, I'm just kidding.
That's one character I wish survived, but
I love Dylan Minnette. He's a great actor. He's great in a ton of other stuff too, even outside of Scream. Have you ever seen the Don't Breathe movies?
The first one, a long time ago.
That he's really good in that. I love that movie. But yeah, so with Tatum, you don't want to see her be the killer. You kind of want to see her be the new Sydney. Do you think she survives this movie, or do you think she's a goner?
If she's going to be the new Sydney, she has to. But yeah, I hope she survives.
I hope she survives too. I do think I think Mark is a goner though.
I hope so too, because of what you mentioned the last stream. We need the other Mark to come in. So
we need McDreamy. Come on now.
Please.
I will say, I just putting my bias aside, it looks like he dies in the trailer. I don't know if you noticed that one moment where he gets tackled. Yeah, the plastic's wrapped around his head. Like, it just looks like he's getting stabbed the shit out of. Do you think that's a misdirection, or do you think that's really Mark getting killed there?
I don't know. I want them to like surprise us, but that'd be copying Halloween 2018 a little bit though. So I don't know. Like, what if like that made Sydney and Tatum come together? I don't know.
That is kind of, yeah, the dad dies in Halloween 2018 too. I didn't even think about that. That's a good comparison. There is so many weird comparisons to the Halloween trilogy with this movie too.
Oh, like they're kind of fresh.
Yeah. I think that's where your meta is going to come in, though, right? Like, totally ripping on that trilogy, maybe a little. Maybe not. Ripping's the wrong word. That sounds kind of malicious, right? It's a commentary on that trilogy. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. Alpha, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate that. Did you like those movies, the Halloween most recent trilogy with those?
Not the last one, but
we just talked about that. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Do you think that they're going to rip on that here in Scream 7 or no?
I don't know, because I feel like that's more of a scary movie thing. I feel like Scream doesn't really do like one movie. They kind of just do like a whole vague commentary type of thing. So
yeah.
So maybe they're gonna try to just copy it for their advantage, maybe. But yeah.
Do you think that there is a vague commentary then that this one's getting into, or do you see any inklings of that in the trailer?
Not as much. I think the trailer is a little too vague for me to really catch on that, for sure.
That's probably a good thing, though, right? We don't want to know too much.
That will lead into their motive and all that. So
yeah, I don't want to know that yet.
No, I mean, I'm sure you do, knowing you, but
I know some things that I will not reveal. I will not say some things, but it's not. I do not know who the killer or killers are. So
I'm
I
glad
will say
for you. That's good.
I wish I didn't know what I know, though. That's what I'll say. It's something I wish I'm going to shut up. Anyways, Clark
Did you say you got Scream 5 or 6 to end spoiled for you?
I had part of Scream 6 spoiled for me. Yeah, which kind of sucked.
Crossing my fingers, not this time.
Do whatever you can to avoid it. There is some stuff out there. If you don't dig too deep. That's what.
Yeah, I don't go on Twitter, which I heard is kind of where it's mainly at. But I don't do. Yeah, no Twitter.
That's good thinking. That's really good thinking. Clark Kent is saying, "I put this on my life. Dylan is my cousin. Dylan Minnette is your cousin.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Can you tell him I said hi and that I would love him to come on the page?" If you're telling, I need a follow up to this, Clark Kent, because listen, we know you're not Superman, but are you cousins with Dylan Minnette?
I don't believe it.
You don't. Talia doesn't believe it, dude. You got to put something out there.
Trolls on the internet, but maybe he's a loyal fan. I don't know.
He sent $2 to say this. Like, he knew I was going to put it up on the screen. Pixar, it didn't happen, says Jess. Send a pic in the chat. Figure out a way to do that, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, that's fair.
There we go. Clark Kent, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate it. I need to know. I need a follow up to that. Like I will be. He says, "I shit you not." I'm with Jess here. Pics or it didn't happen, dude. Let me know. Let me post the Discord. Yeah, Jess is gonna post the Discord link, and then we're gonna throw it up on screen in a sec. I want to see a picture with Dylan Minette. Anyways, Clark Kent, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you supporting the page. This is Dylan Minette night now. I'm so sorry.
We love Dylan. We love Dylan.
We support Dylan here. And hang on, follow up. I have pic proof.
But it could just be a pic that you met him with. So,
why am
I so doubtful? I need to just be quiet. I'm doubtful of people. Okay.
Hey, listen, you're right though. I mean, you can't be 100% sure in these situations.
Okay, I have to just give a fun fact. When I was in like 4th or 5th grade, I lied and said I was Miley's cousin.
Yeah.
No one believed it, so I'm clocking this one. But
you're like I've been through this before on the other side of it.
In 4th grade.
That's so funny. Oh my god. I'm dying to see this picture. As soon as we get it in the Discord, who's ever in the Discord, just let me know, and I will. I'll be checking, and we'll be seeing what's up. Follow ups to come.
A follow up.
Very good stuff there. But when it comes to the kills in Scream 7 as well, it seems like we got a few that were teased that were pretty brutal. What are you like? Is there something you're looking for in regards to the deaths in Scream 7? Maybe more brutal, maybe more like the original 3 films. Just curious your thoughts.
Definitely more brutal. I think that's like the new generation of Scream and just kind of like horror movies in general, kind of. Trying to think. Like any particular, I don't know, just something different. I know we say that every time, but I don't know, like how 6 had the shotgun, maybe do, I don't know, something else this time, like a trap. I don't know.
Someone getting like kidnapped or something,
Yeah,
just to. Yeah, right. That's kind of the big rumor. I do want to see something. I want to see something different. Give this movie weight. Give me a reason to come back for a specific scene. Sure, But yeah, I do want to. I definitely want this one to be violent again. I really liked a lot of the kills in the last 2 movies. So if we can get back to that, I just want some chase scenes. I want some people getting chased around again. I kind of miss that.
Yeah, high tension chase scenes, because I feel like 6 had some, but they weren't really that tension filled. Because someone ended up, getting offed. I don't know what we can say on here on YouTube, so I'm being very specific with the words, but.
What I find is that when I'm like most like couple minutes into a stream, you can kind of just get away with anything. Like YouTube just is like, okay, they're just still going. We don't care anymore. So you can swear it's all good. No worries.
Cool. Because on TikTok, it's so strict. I'm sure but.
I have never gone live on TikTok. I was actually going to ask you about that. Like if there was any big differences between TikTok streaming and YouTube streaming.
This is my first YouTube stream, so a little bit different. Does every YouTuber go through StreamYard, or is it just your particular one?
Whenever I have guests, I go through StreamYard. There's a way that you can set it up through like an OBS or something like that, but this is just what's easiest for guests, I guess.
Fair. On TikTok, you just go live through the app. Like there's not like a separate thingy, like a separate app that you go through. But
wait, like with guests too? Like you can have like.
You have to have a TikTok account. So we could go live on mine whenever. So, or yours. So
I didn't know that. That's so cool. Mm-hmm. You can just literally just be like, I want to go live with this person right now. And then bam, you're there.
People just have to already be live and then you connect like on the bottom button. So.
Oh, what? Oh my God. That's so cool. I feel like such an old man right now.
TikTok is interesting. It's, people do the whole battling thing. I tried and I cannot do it. I cannot do the whole battling thing. It's just not authentic to me. But
like they're like drama battles. Is that what we're talking about?
People get like roast people a little bit, but like it's weird. Like people gift you on there, kind of like here, but they're like it's like a boxing match game thing. It's weird.
What?
You don't really box, but like it has like boxing symbols at the top, and whoever has the most likes, whatever, then they win. And then, yeah. And people do it. You make good money from it. But yeah, it's a whole other side of TikTok. But, and then some people go live like I do, just playing games, talking horror. And then people just do their whole life. Like they'll do like a vlog, but their whole day. Like they'll just go live through the whole day. So.
Through the whole, like, I can't even imagine that. I would be so boring, I feel like, at a certain point.
Same. I'm like, I also need my own time. So I'm like, I'm turning you guys off, but.
I give this like 1 to 2 hour chunk like my all, and then I swear I am so boring after this. Like I'm laying around, I got just eating some snacks or something. So if y'all want to watch that, I mean, cool. But I don't.
On TikTok, you'll get lucky. Yeah, people.
That's what I need to start. I'm so new to TikTok. I'm a baby TikToker, so trying to figure all that out right now.
I've seen you grow on there a lot, so that's good.
I'm doing what I can.
Yeah, I think cross promoting is good for sure.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And also, I think maybe Erica's been doing this. Erica's been hopefully throwing out your link, so make sure to follow Talia over on TikTok. I couldn't remember it. I'm so old. TikTok and Instagram. So make sure to follow her pages. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, so we're getting back to Scream, but Austin just threw this out there, and now I want to ask you about it. Did you hear that Vine is coming back?
I did not.
This was like a new, like they're rebranding it to Divine, and it's going to be like TikTok, basically.
Huh. I don't know how I feel about that. I didn't really have Vine. Like, that's one thing that I skipped. I was more like Tumblr.
Ooh, okay.
Very 2014 Tumblr girl, but yeah, that type of vibe versus like Vine, I guess. But
those were like the two new social medias around. I grew up with both of those, so I totally I remember.
That era from like 2010 to like 14 is such a interesting but special time.
Oh yeah, a lot of nostalgia for me for that period for sure.
That's when paranormal horror started taking off, kind of. So
yeah, do you like those like Paranormal Activity, for instance, or like Insidious?
Insidious, I do love Insidious. That one scared me so bad in the theater growing up. But just because I grew up in a haunted house, a little bit of lore about me is like I had a house that was definitely paranormal, and I would sleepwalk and like just crazy nightmares. Like it was crazy. The house was haunted, so that movie scared me. I was like, good thing I don't live there anymore. But
so you lived Insidious, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Like sleepwalking to the basement. Like yeah, it was crazy.
So you're a believer in all that? Because I was formerly not, and now I am, because I've had a supernatural experience.
Ooh. I know it's not Scream, but maybe tell me about that later or something, because I love anything paranormal, like ghost stories. But yeah, I believe in not all of it, but yeah, there's definitely stuff out there for sure. I mean,
yeah.
What happened in my house, just lights turning off and on, and just pictures falling, like throwing across the room, just crazy things like that. Yeah.
You needed to call like Ed and Lorraine Warren or something.
Truly. I don't know if they were still practicing in 2007, but
no, probably not, right? But Conjuring movies though, did you like those growing up, or did that hit too close to home for that reason?
A little too close to home, but my mom was just super strict because of that, and like wouldn't let us watch like demon movies in the house and stuff. So
ooh, okay. So is that, like, not to dive too deep into the psyche, but is that kind of part of the reason why you like horror now?
Probably. And same like with Chucky, like I just loved anything spooky, paranormal growing up. We'd also bury our pets in our backyard, which sounds like, I don't know, but people do it or not. And like when they would die, we'd bury them. And so Pet Cemetery was also a huge one that scared me growing up. But
oh yeah, thinking like something was going to come back or something, like that's terrifying, right?
Yeah. So that house had a lot of juju, and I'm just glad I'm out of there. But
well, the ghosts can't get you now, so that's what matters.
Yeah, I go to like ghost hunting, but I don't want to live in a haunted house. So
okay, because that's what I did. I ghost hunted, and I got in. Nothing was going on. We were at this big haunted mansion. I was going to make a big Sam and Colby video, basically, for for this channel, and I just nothing going on. We go to the library, and I go in the closet by myself with like an EMF reader. Mm-hmm. closed the door on me, and just immediately I felt like a cold breath on my neck, and the
Oh my
EMF
God.
readers spiked, and I just like busted back out the door, and I'm like, nope.
That's so scary. That's scary.
So I'm a believer now. I believe in the supernatural after all that.
Yeah, things are unexplained, and yeah, it's interesting how they communicate through like technology and poltergeist and all that. So
Right.
yeah.
Now we'll get back to Scream in a second, but I do want to one more Insidious question. They're filming. They just wrapped actually part 6 down in Australia. Are you
Okay.
excited for that? It's going back to Elise Rayner. Now I think it's gonna be another prequel film. Is that something that excites you?
I'll be honest, I've only ever seen the first Insidious.
Oh really? Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
don't
gotta.
care if you spoil it. It's okay.
I kind of already did, so I'm. I
It's
feel
okay.
bad.
It's okay. Okay. My brain has a lot of information, so I might forget. But
Okay. Well, all I'm going to say is definitely watch the other ones. I think they're all at least worth a watch. You know, there's definitely a dip in quality here and there, but
I remember your Red Door video was like,
I
yeah.
was a little brutal with that one. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe I'll revisit at some point because I don't know why I haven't. The first one was really, really like one of my favorites. So
Ooh, okay. Excited. That's really exciting. I hope you enjoy them. They're really fun.
thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, moving back to Scream, we have a ton of new characters this time around, and later on this week, I'm doing a stream just talking about the fates of all these characters, like what I think is going to happen with them. Do you have I mean, I know you want Stu to come back and be alive, but do you have a Ghostface prediction as of right now?
I'm slightly biased because of your videos, but Leslie would be a really good route. I think that would make sense. Just tying it back to 5 because of her son dying and all that. So I think Leslie would be a good ghost face. Trying to think of like another kind of theory that I've had kind of. I mean, I would love Jill to come back. That would be kind of crazy, but
Yeah,
I don't know how that would work, but
Jill's probably, is that your favorite from the sequels, like of the reveals?
for sure.
I totally agree. That's one of my favorite ghost faces, like out of the whole bunch.
Yeah, definitely was the most just gave it her all for sure.
It was shocking too. Like, I mean, she's supposed to be the new like final girl, and she ends up being our new killer. Like, that's such a betrayal.
Especially because the films before that, she did American Horror Story, but that came out the same year.
Yeah, okay.
And then before that, it was like Hotel for Dogs and Aquamarine. So I was not expecting that, but
I think that's kind of part of the reason why I'm looking at McKenna Grace for this movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She like, I feel like most people know her as what is it? Phoebe Spangler in the Ghostbuster flicks, right? She's like typically the hero in a lot of movies. What's up? I'm so sorry.
Different.
Yeah, no, she definitely looks totally different across all those different movies, right? So I feel like if she ended up being our killer here, it would be kind of like not a new role for her. Like, she's definitely done roles like this before, but out of the ones she's known for, I think it would be a shock to the general audience, you know?
For sure. Especially because there's been some time between those movies, so.
Yeah, oh yeah. And Celeste O'Connor, I think, is also joining us from the Ghostbuster franchise.
Yep.
Like, she was in at least the last one, if I'm not mistaken.
And she was unfortunately in Madam Web, bless her heart. But
Oh no! Oh, that's brutal.
don't want to go too far off, but the worst movie I've ever seen, probably. But
Oh,
yeah, so she has redemption here. We're hoping. So.
Let's hope. Let's hope she brings it back.
Her scene in the coffee shop or whatever, the bar, looked really cool. So,
Do you think she's gonna die there?
someone has to, her or one of the twins. So, or both. I don't know.
That's also something I wanted to ask about the twins. Do you think one or both or none are dying in this way? Because everyone has a different theory about the twins after that trailer.
If neither, I'll be upset.
You think
that
so?
Sounds horrible. I know, because like I love them both, but if both survive, I won't be happy. I won't.
Well, we need some stakes. We need some emotional deaths, right?
Yep.
I mean, we can't just have another movie like Scream 6 where basically everyone gets out alive, right?
Yeah, that was the biggest critique I feel like of Scream 6, and the ending was just no one, like no stakes. So yeah, one of them has to go. Preferably, I don't know. It's hard. If they ever brought back Tara, then I would want Chad to stay, but probably Mindy needs to go.
That's what a lot of people are saying. Mindy's got to be the one to go. I just feel like it would hurt more if Chad goes, and I think that's why I've been saying that. I want my heart to be broken walking out of the theater, just like Dewey. I mean, it's the same. It's the same thing with Dewey. That broke my heart when I saw it, and I want to feel something because I have this cold black heart in my chest that never beats unless a character I love dies. So,
I mean, we gotta have the stakes, and it wouldn't be as exciting, or the tension wouldn't be there. So
yeah, no, I'm totally with you. It's a slasher movie, characters can't be too safe. We also have Erica throwing $2 out there saying halfway to the super chat goal. We greatly appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the support. If we meet our goal, we'll go a little longer, of course. So appreciate y'all a ton for that. Much love. Also, so moving into some other stuff with Scream 7 as well, we have Gale Weathers bringing the twins over here.
Yep.
Now, she just barely made it out alive with the last movie. Do you think she's getting her comeuppance now in Scream 7?
What does that mean?
She barely made it out of Scream 6, essentially. Is she gonna die here, essentially? Okay. Is she not gonna be so lucky as last time?
It's a gamble, because now I consider the twins legacy characters. So I'm like, I need one of the three to go, or two of the three, something, like, I don't know. I love Gale. I really do love Gale, but it kind of might be her time, but I don't know. I heard on your stream the last time that people want that Gale and Ghostface to have their own kind of arc and their own movie maybe one day. So keep Gale alive, kill one of the twins or both.
That might be kind of cool, right? Like Gale being the focus of one of these. There's so much to do there. Gale has written a lot of the books about the Ghostface killers. Has in a way kind of propped that up, made other people potentially wanted to go out and kill people in the mask. There's a whole story there, I feel. So to kill her off, that might be a mistake, And
we all love Sydney, of course, but Gale is the final girl. She's been in all the movies and survived every single Ghostface. So it's just I don't know. We got to have some respect on Miss Gale.
Yeah. There's kind of she's our through line, right? So to kill her off would kind of be in a way just maybe even more tragic than Sydney, which is maybe that's a hot take too. But
tragic and a big statement of just moving on to something new.
It would be a new chapter with whatever would come next, without a doubt. We have Jess also throwing $2 out there. Jess is not a horror fan at all, so we are just talking gibberish to her right now. But
thanks for joining still. But.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Thank you for being here. And thank you also for just thanks for hanging out. Jess and I are going to be playing games later on tonight over on the gaming channel, ladies and gents. So if y'all want to hop on over there, it's going to be a good time. Subscribe to GullGotha. We're going to be playing Repo, fighting new monsters. So if you want to see new monsters for us to face off against, they're actually a little scarier, because that was a big complaint over on the game. They're like, Jake, these monsters just aren't scary. There's one we haven't found yet that's terrifying. So stop on by for that later on tonight. Jess, thank you for the support, and I will see you later on.
That's cool. I love that the community is blend together. That's really cool.
I'm really, really thankful for it. It's awesome. Lot of good stuff. We just got the gaming channel up to a little over 1,000 subscribers, which is really fun, and I'm just very, very thankful for it all. So thank you to everybody who watches all the weird channels.
Do you stream on Twitch as well?
I don't stream on Twitch. Everyone in my circles has told me, if you're gonna multi-stream, do TikTok and Kick now.
Oh, okay, yeah. I stream games on TikTok, but.
Ooh, okay. So that's another. I've heard people tell. So Madison and Jess and all them have been telling me to get some gaming clips over on TikTok. That's a good place to promote.
Sure. Yeah, gaming is they even have a gaming category on streaming where you can put what game you're playing. So.
Okay. That's something. Multi-streaming is something I'm trying to get a little more into. I love that we're having YouTuber conversation in the middle of this too. That's always great.
We have to.
Yeah,
The
you
people
have
that
to.
know, they know. So our
I
brains are always creative and moving. So
my poor the poor people who are in my life have to listen to it, and it's gibberish to them, unfortunately. So it's it's nice
same
to
with
be.
my family and friends. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's nice. It's always nice. That's funny. But yeah, no, getting back to it a little bit though. So Chad, obviously he miraculously survived the events of
Somehow.
Scream 6. And I know a lot of people kind of want to see him like kind of die now, like is almost like again comeuppance in a way. It's like
Yeah.
how did he how did he survive the last movie and now should he die here? How do you feel about that a little bit? Like does Chad need to go after what happened in the last film?
I don't know. Dewey survived a lot, but that was pretty brutal. So, I think if he does survive, he has to somehow not be as like involved if they want to be logical with it. Because I feel like there's just no way he could survive again. But I don't know. I, I don't know. That's a. I feel like maybe if they listen to the fans, then maybe they will end up doing that because they'll see that we weren't happy with how he somehow survived last movie. But so maybe they'll just, I don't know, maybe they listened. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely want to see. I almost think it would be funny if they committed to the bit and he just gets like absolutely eviscerated and still finds a way to get that thumbs up at the end. Like that would just be ridiculous to me. I don't really want that to happen, but it would be kind of funny.
It would be funny and it would kind of add the Scream element back into like a more classic Scream element back into the film. So
Because it's always been a little campy, right?
yeah, every single movie I think someone's almost survived and then they shoot them. So
Right. Yeah, so you got to have some fun with it. It is Scream at the end of the day. I don't think it can be perfectly logical, but yeah, no, I definitely
yeah,
feel that. Now, we've also heard that Scream is moving into even bigger franchise territory moving into the future. Scream 8 is allegedly going into production, like basically moments after this one releases
yeah.
in theaters. What do you think is the future of this franchise kind of moving into, beyond 7?
If they do pass the torch, I think that would be a pretty cool, interesting route. I just don't know how many more movies we can have with Sydney. So controversial, but maybe Sydney will die in 8. I don't know if Tatum takes over for the next, 6 movies after that. I don't really know, but that could be an interesting way. I mean, I love Sydney as the final girl, but I just don't see a future for Tatum with Sydney, and it just doesn't, or without Sydney, so it just doesn't really make sense unless she goes. So
It could almost be like Tatum's going to college or something, and then maybe Sydney shows up later into the movie or something along those lines.
less of a role for sure.
Yeah. Maybe this is kind of the way. This is the pass the torch movie, and then we move on into Tatum's, like kind of just Tatum's whole story with whatever comes next.
Or what if Scream 8, I don't know, if it's not a cliffhanger, what if Scream 8 is the side movie with Kirby that we've kind of heard about. So
Yeah, we're also
Gail's involved. So
there you go. Now, do you want to see Kirby come back? Because that seems to be another controversial character with 6. Some people did not like that reinvention. But would you want to see more of Kirby in like her own spin-off movie?
her reinvention was a little like boring to me. Like it wasn't bad, but boring is the best way I can describe it. I would want her back. I love Hayden Panettiere, one of my favorite actresses. One of the best parts of Scream 4. Even though she wasn't that good in Scream 6, still one of the best parts of that movie. So I don't think she's going to be in this movie, but hopefully the next movie.
Okay, yeah, that would rock. I think I am gonna miss her in this movie. She does kind of establish, hey, I'm I show up to all of the Ghostface killings. I take a special interest in this, and yet she wasn't in 5, and it doesn't seem like she's in this movie. So
No.
maybe it's just Ghostface is in New York specifically, is what she meant.
Yeah, and it's hard because we don't want to like speculate on people's stuff, but she went through a lot of personal stuff the last couple of years. So
That is a very good point. Yeah.
So I don't know if that has a play into it, but regardless, I love you, Hayden, if you ever see this. So
So much love. And yeah, I mean, same thing happened with Patrick Dempsey. I mean, his house burnt down.
Yeah.
Basically when they were going to shoot a lot of his stuff, so he obviously couldn't do it. It's just brutal. It's just what happens. Unfortunately, these things just kind of change the entire direction of a film sometimes. This franchise, it's nothing new, you know. I mean, just course correction. It's the franchise has gone through that. Yeah, it just keeps happening, right? So, oh wait, here we go. We finally have some movement on this Clark picture. Announcement.
Oh.
Clark has posted the pic in the Discord.
See, that's how quickly my brain forgets. I forgot. I feel so bad, but I want to see. So if you pull it up, let's see it.
I want to see where he just put something in there as well. Oh my God! Wait, hang. Okay, I'm gonna find a way to put this on screen.
I'm eating my words.
I clicked the wrong button. I'm so sorry. I'm an old man, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second to figure out technology.
We have proof of Dylan Minnette being a cousin to Clark Kent.
Yeah, so Superman and Dylan Minnette are related, is what we found out from today's stream. It's really exciting stuff.
Pretty iconic.
Pretty iconic, if I'm being real here. So I gotta share a screen. I can do this. I believe in myself. Wait a minute, that's not it. That's it. Here we go, baby.
Oh.
Okay, we got it. So that's Dylan Minnette with Clark Kent.
God.
Look at that. That's wild.
That does look like a family photo.
Yeah, I see like a Christmas tree in the background or something.
Aw, that's so cute. Dylan, love you, Dylan. Come on Jake's YouTube.
Yeah, tell Dylan to come on. We'll talk about Scream. We'll talk about Don't Breathe. That would be awesome. That's so funny. No way. Well, we actually have a family member of Dylan Minnette's here. What do you know?
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
You proved me wrong. I'm so sorry.
We actually have him saying in the Discord too, that was a few years back. Last time he came back to town to visit, we were at his dad's, my uncle. That's wild. What are the odds we'd be talking about that? And then Dylan Minnette's cousin is just hanging out with us. That's so wild.
That was iconic. We love that.
Super iconic. We love it. Erica, thank you for the 5. And then also Clark is even saying pick in the Discord now. Thank you, Clark. I appreciate that. We appreciate you following up with that, right? That's too funny. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate the support. Don't dox us. Is that what you just said? I didn't dox. I didn't dox us. Maybe a little bit, but I just showed the Discord. That's all. We're chilling. We're chilling. But outside of Scream, of course, we have a lot of exciting things going on in the space of horror. So many good movies upcoming. I know you're a Chucky fan. There's a little bit of rumblings about some sort of new Chucky movie. Is that something you're excited for, or is there something else coming up here soon that you're looking forward to?
There's definitely a few things. Hopefully the Chucky movie's better than the last season. I could not even finish it. Which was hard. That was hard for me to admit. It was not into it. The Welcome to Derry. Derry. Duh. I started watching that. It's hit or miss for me. I'm gonna give it. I started watching the 3rd episode actually, like 2 hours ago, but like before the stream, and I'm kind of excited for that, but it's hit or miss. Evil Dead Burn, is that what it's called? I love Evil Dead, so that's a good one.
Oh yeah, that's
talk about really good remakes, the 2013 one. So
that's one of my all-time favorite horror movies. I love that one.
And then Final Destination, I don't know when the new one's gonna come out, but Bloodlines was actually really good. I went and saw that by myself, and it was a really, really fun time. So
right, I was really blown away by that one. I did not think it would be as good as it was.
For sure.
Yeah. So there's a lot of good stuff just happening right now. A lot of good franchise movies on the way for sure.
And that franchise is kind of weird in the sense of how like it got like better, and then 4 was bad, and then now it's getting better again. So
did you like 5 though? I love 5.
I did like 5.
5 has a great twist right at the end there. Hello, thank you for busting into the room. Appreciate that. So sorry. My fiance's here lighting my candle for my stress candle. So thank you.
What is the scent? Eucalyptus?
Is it eucalyptus? Oh, is this
No.
one burnt out?
It's burnt out.
It's coconut and beeswax.
Ooh.
Kind of nice. We have a eucalyptus candle though, don't we? That's
It's
what
a, yeah.
I need that
stress
in
relief.
here. I need that burning in
that's the
here.
relaxing one.
Yeah, 100%.
Actually make candles, not like for a business, but as for fun. Yeah.
What? How do you, I don't even know where I would start with that. That's awesome.
It's fun. It takes a lot of trial and error. You have to have the right temperature, the right amount of fragrance, and all that. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I
have
do
you
it
been
for
doing
like holidays and stuff, but
nice? Have you been doing that for a while?
few years. Yeah, like 3 years off and on.
And you kind of like you just make it for like friends and family kind of vibes.
Yeah, like Christmas, Halloween, all those type of things. Yeah.
We are obsessed with candles in this house, and fall scents are my favorite thing ever. So
Yeah, beeswax is definitely the best way, and then soy. Those are the best wax.
oh,
But
okay. Well, if I'm ever in Utah, I'll have to hit up Talia the candle maker.
I know you guys gotta come to Utah. Utah's so fun. We have a lot of haunted stuff, and Halloween 5 was filmed here. So
Oh no way! I didn't even know that. No way.
5 or 4, I can't remember. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I have driven through Utah. I've never really, saw the sights or anything like that, but I've been through the great state.
It's a huge state, very conservative in some areas, but I live like in the heart of downtown, so it's cool. You get culture, you get all the different stuff. So
Okay, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice. I remember the highways being like here in Ohio, they're like 65, and the highways out there are like 85, which
Yeah,
was a
85.
shocker to me.
the freeway's a little spooky because people here don't know how to drive. So I'm just like, I don't know what's scarier, the movies or the roads. So
Yeah, going that fast, it's scary. I get it though, because I feel like Utah, like everything is like too far apart from each other. Like
yeah,
Northeast Ohio, you can kind of just walk down the street and you're somewhere, essentially.
yeah, there's a lot more like desert and mountains and just open
Right.
creepy spaces. I mean, speaking like bringing back to paranormal, we have Skinwalker Ranch, if you've ever heard of that.
I have. I didn't even realize that was in Utah. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Like 2 hours north of me. Really scary stories. I've never been because now the government owns it and you can't go on the property. So
Ooh, that
Yeah.
makes it even scarier, I feel.
yeah, there's definitely something that goes on there. It's random, but I guess it kind of fits the spooky vibe. But just like animals being drained of like all their blood, but like not eaten, and just like aliens, like crazy stuff. So if anyone's interested in paranormal, check out Skinwalker like ranch documentaries and stuff. So
And don't go there, apparently.
don't go there because the government doesn't let you on the property. So
Gotcha. That's awesome, though. That's terrifying stuff. We love it. Jay is throwing $2 out there. Jay, thank you so much. You have a badass profile picture, my friend, saying,
well,
Jake, I feel like this movie will mirror 4 and 1. Talia, do you think that Scream 7 will have some like Scream 4 and maybe some original Scream energy to it?
a girl can dream. That's all I know. That would be ideal. If we're gonna throw it back, yeah, throw it back to 1 and 4, please.
Absolutely. I hope Scream 7 throws it back. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
No, I these are the best sequels, or I think the best movies personally in the whole franchise. So I mean, if you're going to emulate anything, yeah, it's those two flicks.
Yeah.
I do feel like there's a lot of Scream 3 in this one with, maybe like if there's an AI voice changer, that feels like some sort of evolution of what we saw in Scream 3, but maybe without as much of the campiness, right? I don't think it's going to be
Pull
that
back on
campy.
that. Just a little bit. Scream 3, we love it, but yeah.
It's a good time, but
It's
yeah.
a good time. That's the best way to describe it. It's just a good time.
Yeah. Yes. Jay, thank you so much for the 2. I agree. I really do think this one's going to feel maybe the most like 4, like especially I think in terms of how dark it's getting.
Pay homage to Wes Craven, his final film. So
Yeah. And I think that's a great way to do it. To kind of pay some respect to his last go around. Right. Mastermind Killer Paul, thank you so much for the 5, saying, how does Ghostface get the voices and know the voices of Stu, Roman, and Billy when they died before the social media age? Seems sketchy to me. Thoughts?
oh my gosh, that's true.
I'll kind of throw my 2 cents into this. I feel like it could be like from the Stab movies, essentially, or even from like
Mm,
documentaries about all of it. There's so much commentary immediately, and I mean, in the trailer, we're seeing Stab memorabilia all over the Mocker house, right? And I also think that maybe that's where we're kind of getting some of that from, is like, voices from these characters from that time period. I don't know if they were at the time shooting video of Billy and Stu talking or doing interviews or anything like that. I don't know if we saw any of that in the original Scream, but I'm sure that there's some sort of way, shape, or form that they could have, right? There's some sort of video evidence of these characters. Talia, I'll throw that to you though. What do you think about that? Does that kind of affect where the story is going here in Seven?
kind of. I'm like, that's a really good point because how I know it's not all about being logical, but Scream's definitely the most grounded, logical horror franchise probably that's still around. So I don't know how they're gonna go about that. Dewey would make sense because he was around longer. So if they got Dewey's voice, and I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know how they're gonna go about that now. I'm a little puzzled.
Yeah, I think Dewey's done enough. He's probably done enough interviews with Gail or
Exactly.
something, right? Yeah. Roman and Stu, that is a little tougher. Well, maybe that's maybe that can be part of the mystery. Like maybe our characters are literally saying that to themselves, and whoever this killer is has footage and voice recordings of these characters. But maybe Sydney's thinking it's Stu and Roman, and they're still alive somehow. Perhaps so that could kind of play into how people think like these AI videos and voices are real. They look so lifelike now. It's hard to even tell.
Yeah.
That
Maybe
it's real or
Roman was
fake.
secretly recording kind of the earlier murders and stuff, and maybe that's how somehow they have the voices somehow. I don't know.
Well, and we even see him he has the footage of what was going on with Marine, right? So
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
who's to say he didn't do some vlogs?
Exactly.
Yeah, so there's a chance there's a chance that could be out there. But you do make a really good point about like how did they get that? How'd they get their hands on that? Even if that footage does exist or those recordings exist, how would our killer get that and manipulate it with an AI program, right? So there is a lot of questions that I have if that's going to be the route. And
Yep.
these I also want to throw out there that these are just rumors. The AI stuff
Yep.
is just that is not confirmed by the trailer or anything we've seen so far.
It could just
And
be a throwback. So
do you think it's a rumor, but do you think there's any truth to it, that there's going to be some AI commentary in the film?
I think that would be that's probably the most what's the right word? Oh, my cat came to say hi. Hi, Stella, stay down there. Um Probably the most relevant kind of commentary to nowadays. Like just how AI just kind of ruins everything and can maybe AI puts blame on someone else that wasn't really Ghostface or something. I don't know. I don't know. I hope it's incorporated in a small way, not the whole motive or the whole meta commentary.
I hear you. It might deviate too much from what Scream is. I'm distracted by the cat now. I need to know more about this cat.
Her name's Stella.
Aw.
Hi, do you want to come up and say hi? Oh, she ran off. Maybe she'll come back, but I post about her, so if you look on my TikTok, you'll see her. But she's the star on there. But
So TikTok, she's a star, but here on YouTube, she's a little shy.
shy, yeah, she ran away. I'm like, baby, come back. But
Aw.
she's cute. She's a Maine Coon and Siamese, so
Oh my! So she's a big cat then.
she's long, but then has short legs. It's really cute.
That's
She's
awesome.
like yeah, she's so cute and a really fluffy tail.
We're trying to figure out how to sneak a cat into this little apartment. We're gonna find a way, but shh, don't tell my landlord.
I don't know how it is in Ohio, but if you get an ESA letter, then they can't not let you get it.
Okay, well, I'll have to look into that.
Yeah. So my cat Cell is my emotional support animal. So I went to my my therapist and they gave me the letter. So yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's all I got to do then. Rock on. We
Pretty
got
much.
something figured out. Okay, well, I got a plan now. Thank you.
Of course. Glad I could help with the cat. So
Yeah, absolutely. Paul, thank you so much for the 5. I greatly appreciate the support. I'm also curious about how they're going to handle that in the movie for sure. But getting back to our horror conversation here, did you have any favorite movies of 2025? Because I know you talked about Final Destination Bloodlines, but was there anything else from this year that you were just like, that rocked, more people need to talk about it?
Was Hard Eyes this year?
Yeah, that was earlier this year. Yeah.
I don't think it was amazing, but I did like it. And Mason Gooding, of course, was in it. So
That was a great role for Mason. I feel he really got the shine.
I feel like it was a good blend of Scream and My Bloody Valentine. So I thought that was kind of refreshing. But
oh, and the killer design was awesome. I feel in that movie. Yeah,
top tier.
I wonder if they do more with that. You know, I was kind of walking out of the theater and I'm like, is there going to be a sequel to that? I could see that. You know,
knowing Hollywood, probably, but
right.
At some point.
They bring everything back.
What were some of your other favorites? Sinners was last year, right?
No, Sinners was that was this year. That was this May.
Okay. Yeah, that one was good. That one was pretty good.
Weapons was like blow my mind crazy.
Oh my gosh, Weapons, yeah.
Aunt Gladys is like my new favorite character just ever.
She's so creepy. She reminds me of the
creepy.
Long Legs guy too, but
yeah, she's got a little bit of that energy, right?
Yeah.
Even I feel like we're spoiling it. It's on HBO. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's great.
Oh yeah, oopsie.
But kind of same energy, right? I mean, she's kind of running the show secretly, and you don't really know how it's happening. So I do love that. It's got a long legs thing going on there for sure.
And I think Weapons did a really good job of not putting too much into the trailer, and so I just was shocked. I didn't have any idea of what was gonna go down. So.
And there's a lot of clues along the way. You know, I think this is a great movie to rewatch if you've only seen it once, because there are a lot of like I mean, again, not to get into too big of spoilers, but what's her name? I already forgot her name. I haven't seen it in so long.
The blonde girl?
Yes, Julia Garner. I know the actress.
Yeah.
She has a certain thing written on the side of her car, like early on in the film, and that kind of is a little bit of a clue of what's going on. And I won't say the word, but you probably know. I just love that. Thought that was awesome. Melissa's also bringing up Black Phone 2, saying she hated the new Black Phone. Did you like that one?
I haven't seen it yet.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Did you like the first one though?
Black Phone was good.
Yeah,
it was pretty good. I mean, the grabber was at Hollywood Horror Nights, so.
Oh, okay. Was there a grabber house, or what was the deal with that?
No, but they have the back lot ride where normally you just ride on the lot, and you sometimes see celebrities and all the movie sets. They have the Bates Motel set there.
Nice.
He was there. The grabber, Megan, The Purge, and yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know they. So you were at the Hollywood one though, right?
Yeah, the Hollywood one, yeah, and that's where they have the tram ride. Where like you go in, normally it's just like the sets, but then for Horror Nights it was Megan and all them. So
is it kind of like a scare thing too? Like, do they pop out at you, or are they just kind of doing something?
Yeah, you go on like the little bit of the ride, and they tell you like a little story of Horror Nights, and then you get off like it's like a bus type of thing, and then you just like walk up to the sets where they're all, and then they come out and scare you.
Ooh, okay, that's really fun. I've never actually been to the Hollywood one. I've always gone to the Orlando location, so that's really
definitely
exciting.
A bit closer, probably, but
yeah. I've actually never made it that far out west. I've never been to California. I think Utah is actually the farthest west I've ever been.
Wow.
Yeah.
California is super fun. I'm trying to move out there just because there's a lot of opportunity with like growing and going to like events and stuff. So.
Oh yeah, a lot of networking.
Yeah,
for sure. I got to go to New York City for the first time last year, and that was just like blew my mind. I don't know if you've ever been there before, but
no.
Oh, it's
a dream, for sure.
Gorgeous city. If you can make it out, you gotta do it. It's amazing. JJ's also throwing $2 out there saying Billy and Stu's voices could have been stolen from Randy's VHS tapes. Like maybe he was filming them, and whoever our killer is could have those.
Was he filming in the first one? Was he filming them randomly or no?
Well, you know, we know that Randy was filming himself during the events of Scream 2, so we could say that maybe he had a camera during one, theoretically.
Yeah. I mean, that is a, if we're gonna have to find a way to explain it, that's a good way.
That could be a way to do it. I wouldn't be against that. It's
Brings
not.
in Meek's twins too, a little bit maybe. So
Yeah, yeah. It's to say that it's not the first time that Scream has done something like this, right? Randy comes into Scream 3 with a little cameo with a tape he allegedly made during the events of 2. So, I mean, it works. I could get into something like that. That could be fun. And I don't know if you've heard this theory or not. I'll throw this your way. But some people have speculated that Gail's camera that she hides in the third act of Scream 1 might have captured something that is only now revealed here in Scream 7, something else that went down at the house.
Yeah. That's how they could get their voices.
Maybe they're having a little conversation or something in the living room.
I would like that. And she does that in 4 too. She puts the camera out. So definitely would be cool to have a throwback of just somehow her tapes being used against her or something. That would be interesting. But
you really want the Gale movie to happen?
I do. The more I'm talking about it, I love Gale. My best friend hates Gale. She loves Gooey, or not Gooey, Gooey, Gooey.
That's their couple name. If you put them together, they're Gooey.
They're Gooey. But I love her, so I don't know. She's just a badass, and she's the diva that I love. So.
Well, I also think she needs a redemption after Scream 6. I feel like she kind of just showed up for that movie, and I'd like more from that character, I guess. I think there is more story to mine with Gale for sure.
1000%. I didn't love her discovering all the memorabilia. That was not really my favorite part of Scream 6, but her chase scene was definitely up there for sure.
That was a highlight without a doubt. I mean, when she hits Ghostface with the frying pan, that's kind of awesome. It's kind of a vibe.
Yeah, the mix of the comedy mixed with the horror. So
it's great. It's what we love about Scream.
Yeah, I have high hopes for her. I hope she has a better arc, and she will never lose her sassiness, but she just needs to get back to being a more mature version, I feel like. But
that was something else I want to throw at you, because obviously her character has changed since Screams 1 and 2. Do you like these changes, or do you kind of want her to resort back to the character she was in 1, 2, and 3, maybe?
3 and 4, I like her best, and kind of
yeah, she's
not as mean, but she's investigating more. So.
The investigative journalism and all that. I think 4, the 3, you definitely have that a lot as well. But I feel like 4, you get a lot. The whole sequence where she's going to the barn, for instance, just looking for clues kind of vibe.
It shows how dedicated she is to go alone. So.
Yeah. I would definitely want another scene. I almost kind of wish that's what we got in Scream 6, opposed to Ghostface attacking her at her apartment. She was looking for clues again or something, and then the chase occurs.
Yeah. Why was she just chilling, not really worried
with her new boo thing, with
her new man?
Right.
She moved on fast, but
yeah. What's up with that? And then we're hearing that.
Yes, but.
Yeah. You're in New York City. You're going to meet somebody. But also, Mark Consuelos, we're hearing little rumor that he's going to be the new hot thing that's hanging around Gale Weathers. How do you feel about that?
He's the new detective as well, or?
We're just hearing that there's going to be a little sparks are going to fly between these two characters. JJ, thank you for the 2. But we're hearing that they're going to try to replace Dewey again, and I don't know. I don't know if they can do that.
Yeah, if they angle it right, I'm not replacing him completely, but just showing her moving on and being happy on her own. That could be fun, but just don't try to make him the new Dewey.
Yeah. You want Gale to have a happy ending, though, essentially, right?
I feel like it's odd with Scream. I just love the franchise so much that I'm open to either. I'm open to her having a tragic death this movie or the next movie, or her leading on and maybe surviving. So
yeah, I think I still kind of want that Gale focused movie, but also I do feel like if she died after maybe going through some stuff here in 7, that would hurt, that would be my emotional death I'm craving.
Exactly. Especially if we get the flashback of funeral with Dewey or something, and it just shows her like healing throughout the movie, and then she, dies at the end. That would be pretty tragic. But
yeah, I hope Scream 7 makes me feel something. That's definitely biggest thing here. Last big thing I want to get into, just in terms of Scream, in terms of horror, is there anything else that you kind of want to throw out there before we kind of start to wrap things up here?
I just hope there's something new that just kind of shocks us. Like nothing, like not a new installment, just something new, totally, that we're not really like have any prior notions of, and just kind of shocks us. That's what I really hope for horror.
Something better than that Scream 6 ending.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe trying to think. I mean, The Strangers 3 ending, I don't know, that is probably gonna be horrible, but
you want to? I have no interest, but I do kind of want to see it just to see how this thing, like, what are we gonna do to end this story? I don't even know at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of new just horror in general that's gonna come out, and I don't know. It seems to be I don't know if it's gonna come out next year, but the Camp Crystal Lake show. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, definitely hyped for that.
Hopefully that comes out next year.
I really hope it does. I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Or 2027, I guess, technically, like beginning of 2027, maybe. But
well, it's got like Linda Cardellini is playing Pam, which is awesome. Her. Yeah, and she's great. So I know that's gonna be a great performance. I can't remember like any of the other cast members, but I know we're actually seeing like adult Jason again, which is like exciting at some point. So that's gonna be a fun return.
Yeah, I love Friday the 13th. So yeah, any new movement on that is going to be super exciting. 2009, it's been way too long. So
yeah. Oh yeah. So
and I love that movie too, the 2009 one, but
that's maybe the best one. Like maybe a hot take.
So good how they combined 1, 2, and 3, but
yeah. Oh yeah. Before we wrap up, by the way, Talia, make sure to follow Talia on TikTok. And we also got her Instagram out there, so make sure to throw a follow her way on all her platforms. Very good stuff.
For linking those.
Yeah, of course. It's been a pleasure talking with you, talking a little horror on here.
I know it's been a long time of trying to get together, so I'm glad we finally got to do it. So.
Absolutely. It's always great talking horror, and I'm just I'm glad with Scream 7. There's been so many opportunities to bring more people on, so I'm just my goal through this whole thing is to bring as many people on as I possibly can.
I mean, for how much you go live, I mean, you'll definitely get people. So
right.
I'd love to come back. So hopefully one day we'll come back. But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on. I greatly appreciate it. And guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Again, gaming channel, we're going live in 30 minutes, so stop on by for that. I'm going to get a snack in me, and then we're going to be gaming, so it's going to be fun. So stop on by.
Playing Pokemon Legends maybe on TikTok tonight, so.
Well, look at that. See, everyone's gaming tonight.
You got to get your horror talk. You got to get your gaming in. It's balanced, everyone. It's balanced.
Balanced as all things should be.
Balance of frying my brain for hours shiny hunting, but that's what I do on Pokemon is try to get the shinies. But yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
And good luck to your game. I don't know what game it is, but if I can stop by, I'll try to watch. So.
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate you all, and I will be live again tomorrow night. As always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Peace out.
Bye, guys.